everybody, Arnaldo Wofferman here of Gear It First and A Premier Entertainment. It is Pageant Week. We got a couple of these every year, and this is going to be for the Majestic Pageants. You can see right now our warehouse is clean because my wife is amazing, and it's also empty because we've had a lot. This has been an incredible winter. We just got some of the rope stanchions back, lots of truss back, lots of our lighting back. We actually did the lighting for the Polar Express show over in Mount Dora. Absolutely incredible. Now this weekend we've had quite a few events. I've actually had a lot of weddings that you just saw in the gig logs. We have an event over at Lake Ashton that Nick is going to be doing the lighting and special effects, including dry ice on the floor and custom light scenes and spotlights and follow spots. And yeah, so now we got the Majestic Pageants. Now this is going to be really cool because, you know, it's going to be very similar. It's going to be it's a smaller pageant than Galaxy. So the setup is going to be a little bit similar, but on a smaller scale. No moving heads, but we still got the floods. We still got the DW Caymans. A lot of that will be showing you in just a bit in the video. So this is a long video. However, to me, the most exciting part is the Facebook live stream. So we're going to be live streaming this pageant, but not just putting in a camera and live streaming it. We're going to be using RKO's Media Master into OBS, which is a desktop streaming service that a lot of streamers use. So how are we going to get that? We're not going to do a video capture card. We're going to be doing NDI, which is a protocol for video over IP. So it's going to go out from RKO's through the Cat5 into one of the MacBooks that's streaming OBS. And it's going to see that OBS or that NDI stream as an extra surface or a video screen, sort of say. So if I have, for example, in between the pageants and we have intermission, I can put something else entirely different on that video screen. So we've got the live video, we got all sorts of great stuff. Now the plan is to use one of the remote control cameras, but if the videographer is cool with it, we may just tap into his camera, or we may even do both. So we're really excited to show you this. Again, Gear It First, A Premier Entertainment, and Majestic Pageants. Stay tuned for this incredible gig log. And Bruce Willison, Die Hard over here. Alright, so we have these guys here. Transmitter receiver, HDMI to Cat5 or Cat5 to HDMI. We're just going to go ahead and load up our video mapper. We're going to go and open a new file. Right there. Test image. You can see them all there. So now we're going to go in the back here and scale the projectors a bit. So let's run back there. I love how bright these projectors are. So this is the projectors here. We're running the BenQ 636 ST, and then we're using the Living Motion monogram projectors. A lot of times we have the projectograms. We use both, and we love them both.
Just so you know,
so we've got one dual layer, another dual layer. You have to have space because of stupid fire code. There's the back layer of drape and the stage layer. We're hanging the video screens.
Oh, you're clamping the drape.
And now we're doing the drape skirting. Boys and girls, today we're going to learn a definition of irony. So they require that you have tape anywhere the cards are. Of course, they told us this 24 hours prior, so that was not something we were able to really work with. But we had a happy in between, but it was a huge concern. The ironic thing is they're worried about rubber wheels destroying the carpet, and then they set this up. Bruh. That looks great. And it's not washing out the screens too much either, so.
Now, you want to go over there so you can tell me where you want everything?
What do you guys have against Megadeth?
Nothing.
I think y'all got a lot against Megadeth.
Got a massive
Monica keeps asking for a tiptoe through the tulips.
No, I do not.
And Kelly's on nagging shark doo 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 doo. So, what do you have against Megadeth? Well, on Kelly's side, that's fine. I'm talking about for ours over here. No, they should all be the same.
No, the last one you just did was brighter than all of them.
No, that's not possible. Okay, we'll check it out. Bring that one down. Bring it up. All right, let's aim it. Tiptoe.
After orientations, and now we can talk about what looks we're going to do for interview, evening gown, that kind of thing. So make sure everybody's on the same page, and I will be here all weekend. So, thank you so much.
Thank you. If you checked in, for those of you.
So that's day one, which is set up. Now day 2 is going to be the practice, rehearsals, and prelims, and then day 3, Sunday, is going to be the actual show itself. So I'll give you guys a walkthrough on that in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Dinner was good. Belly full.
Tomorrow.
Good morning. So we're here for day 1. Well, technically day 2 for us. Day 1 of the pageant, which is rehearsals and preliminaries. Now, for those who don't know what preliminaries mean, basically, the judges can sit there and figure everything out in a few short minutes of the actual finale. So the girls are doing their official walk today in front of the judges. So today's really where it comes down for them. And then the judges deliberate, they decide, and they do their judgy thing. And those results will deliver tomorrow. So the walk tomorrow is more for the their friends and family, and it's basically a part 2, so to say. Before things get crazy, let me show you what's going on, how everything's working together, because there's quite a bit going on here. Even though it's a very simple setup, there's a lot of technology, especially there. So let me walk you through it. And I just realized I never brought my stabilizer, but let's talk about backstage here. So we've got 3 different layers of pipe and drape to be in congruence with fire code. Basically, this has to be 6 feet from the wall, give or take. And we don't want that back to be shown, so Kelly came up with the idea of doing another panel or layer pipe and drape, so that way people can't see around either, which worked out great. And they have to be 6 feet apart, so we did that. However, this did block the original idea of projecting the leaves here. So what we did is we did 5 ADJ Encore profiles, and we have them framed perfectly around the video screens. Now the video, we have the ScreenWorks 5x7 fast fold screens, and then we have our BenQ projectors, and these are the 636, I believe, ST short throw series. That's just on a regular Pro Line stand, but we are using the Living Motions projector mounts. Now for sound, you can actually see all the Global Truss bags holding everything down too. For sound, we are using the Yamaha DXR10s, and they are on our Franken stands. And then we have 2 DXS12 subs. Got a couple of mic stands. We're using all Audio-Technica System 10 for microphones. Let's talk about the lighting up here. Again, we've got a Global Truss system. We've got 2 5s and then 2 6.5s, 2 90-degree corners, and 2 6.5s there. And here we have 6 DW cannons and 10 ADJ 5P hex. So for sound, we have my usual sound system, my DJ system. Now my DJ system is going into the Presonus Studio Live AR12 USB. Fantastic board, it's absolutely brilliant. Hate sounding like Gordon Ramsay, but there really is no other way to describe it. If there was a videographer that needed to get sound, not only can record out of here using the monitor too, but then you can also plug in an SD card, excuse me, and get the best possible sound quality. Now this is also regular USB sound card, which is going into OBS. That's going to be streaming out to Facebook. Now that stream that you see right here is coming out of our chaos using NDI. NDI is a video over IP protocol, so that all the videos being sent over Cat6. And it's crazy because you can send multiple video streams. So if I wanted to, I could be having a different stream going out to, you know, one to my company page, one to their company page. So it gives a little bit of that. Then here we have the controls for the Sony camera. Then of course we've got the CompuShow system, just something really simple. We've got 3 pages, one for the 5P, the Encore profile, the Cop Cannon wash, and we also have a couple hidden pages, our master page, which has all of the scenes together, as well as control for Media Master if we so need it. And I believe that's everything other than the System 10 and the HDMI to Cat6 converters. So there's a little bit of the background of what's going on behind the scenes. So we've got our jam text going to this computer, which is feeding back over here. We're gonna have some live audience interaction, and here's the screen. It's a pretty stage setup.
I'm going to be your host here at the Majestic International Pageant, and I'm accompanied by the lovely
Amanda Mayer. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the fun fashion competition. This competition is exactly what it says. These ladies have the opportunity to have fun with fashion, express their
Keep that energy level up, audience. Let's hear that round of applause one more time.
Julia is your junior team, Central Florida. She says her hobbies are playing the piano. She enjoys volunteering, and she likes to work out. Ladies and gentlemen, she is number 16, Julia.
We now continue with contestant number 20, and this is for the team division. So once again, give it up for contestant number 20, Maria.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
So now I'm on the way to the pajama party. So it's basically just a nighttime dance party. I'm gonna DJ that for about an hour and a half. Then my wife and I are off to dinner. So let's do this. Plus I got my Mountain Dew. Hell yes.
The next day.
Hey everybody, Ronaldo Hoffman here of A Premier Entertainment. We are at the Orlando Rosen Center for the 2019 Majestic Pageants. Today we're providing stage management, audio-visual, pipe and drape, music, pretty much the entire production. I want to show you a little bit of what's going on, plus a little bit behind the scenes tour so you can see all the amazing doodads and gadgetry behind what goes on in a pageant. And maybe you should give us a call about your pageant. So let's take a look real quick. First of all, let's talk about the pipe and drape. Now the colors for Majestic International Pageant are purple and gold. So we integrated a lot of gold with the pipe and drape, and we did the white pipe and drape in the background. Now you can see the purple leaves there that are projected, and it's framed beautifully around the screens. Now what's brilliant about this setup is that as each girl comes out, those leaves and those projections are going to change to match their dress color, really enhancing and customizing the stage for each contestant that comes out. Now on these video screens, we have custom visuals, we have live video, we're going to be playing the farewell, so we've got quite a bit going on there. Now the pipe and drape, you'll see that it's in 3 layers. We've got 2 layers here, 1 layer there, and a very far back layer. Now we did that for multiple reasons. Reason number 1 is we have to adhere by fire code. And in Orange County, the fire code says that it has to be about 6 feet from the wall. Well, we can't just have that big gap there, so we put another layer in the back. And we also made it wide enough that no matter where you are sitting, you don't see the walls backstage, you always see the drape. And once these house lights go back on, we have full control of where our regular lights will be, pointing at the stage and not in the back wall. Now let's actually chat about that part too as well, because one other great thing about it is sound. We want to make sure there's enough sound to fill the room, but it's a pageant, not a concert. So what we did is we hid all of the sound system speakers, everything's directly behind here. We also have multiple microphones. We've got a couple, actually they're already charging, but we'll have a couple microphones here, and everything has been tuned not only for each MC's voice, but also to avoid any feedback whatsoever, whether it's from the music itself or from their voices. On the lighting itself, it's always customized based on the pageant's needs, budgets, and location. Now the challenge is having the catwalk, where we technically need side fills, but we don't really have the availability to put side fills because of the people walking in and out. So for this, we did a much taller truss structure than usual, and we have the lights coming in from the sides. Now we've got 6 Fresnels, and we have 10 standard floods that are pointed straight at the catwalk part of the stage. The Fresnels are a dynamic white. This means that they'll go from a very, very, very warm white, you're talking under 5,000 K, to a very cool but not blue white. This is a true white that we are talking about. And then the floods are also used to add a little bit of color, a little bit of depth, warmth, whatever may be needed, and also to fill in any spots that the Fresnels may not hit 100%. Now, the hex lights, or the flood lights, are what we call hex. So that means we can do white, amber, RGB, even UV. So for the party that they had for the girls, we were able to add a little bit of black lights, a little bit of color floods, and make it exciting. In the middle, you see our PTZ camera. This is called a pan, tilt, zoom camera. It's a Sony camera. It's got a fantastic zoom on it to be able to zoom in perfectly and clearly to show off each girl's dress and the details thereof. Now on the back, let's take a look over here, because this is the most important part, is what goes on behind the scenes. So we've got enough laptops, honestly, to open up an electronics store over here, so I'll show you what's going on. First of all, of course, is a DJ system. And we like to take our pageants a little bit more upbeat than your traditional pageant, and our clients love that, of having the live DJ, being able to mix the music live, having the girls walk in and walk out to the beat, just really adds a different depth to the overall feeling of the pageant. And of course, we have our soundboard. The soundboard that we have not only sounds great, but if you have a videographer, they're going to be able to tap directly into the soundboard, and this also records straight to an SD card. So we're going to be able to have 2 different sources of audio for any kind of fail-safe when it comes to final editing. Now here, this is our lighting computer. This controls everything. You can see there, we can bring up the brightness, bring it down. We can change the colors right on the spot of the leaves. So there's quite a bit we're able to do there. And then of course, we have our video control system. Now for our video system, we can do multiple things. We can have each screen doing the same thing. We can have them doing different things. We can have them work as one big screen. We can put your logo, watermark it. But it's also hooked up to this laptop. So what is this laptop doing? Well, we have a 3rd video screen hooked up to this, an imaginary video screen, if you will, and it's going to here. Now this software is going to stream directly to Facebook. So now Majestic Pageants is going to be able to stream their pageant live directly on Facebook. But for that added interaction, those watching at home and even here will have a hashtag and a phone number that they can text photos and videos, or excuse me, photos and well wishes, and those will appear up on the screen. So during intermission, while the girls are getting ready, their friends, family, and loved ones will be able to give them some best wishes, and those are going to appear up on the screen. So we're super excited about having everything work, and again, we really think everything out. As a production company, we bring everything that is needed for that event, right down to the radios. One way or another, we find a way to make things work. Incredible sound, incredible lighting, and just an absolutely brilliant stage design. This is A Premier Entertainment at the 2019 Majestic Pageants at the Rosen Center in Orlando. For any questions, comments, etc., please give us a call at 863-324-7333. Again, 863-324-7333. Or check us out on the web at apedj.com. Thanks for watching, and God bless. We are now on the official date of the pageant. Everything's running good, no technical issues right now. We're just hoping the hotel at some point turns the air conditioner on for more than a minute at a time.
Thank you, Karen McMillan, contestant 21. Moving into the Ms. division, we have Natasha Coleman Ball, contestant 30. She comes to us from Maryland, and she enjoys community service, dancing and choreographing routines, and modeling.
All right, so we're done, and everything went well. Other than, Verizon completely dropping out halfway through for Facebook Live, but now they're doing their photos. We're gonna break down, and that's it. Sorry I couldn't get more footage. We had a lot going on, and We just didn't get a really chance to have the usual media team here. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. You know what to do. Make sure to hit the subscribe, like button, etc. Have a great evening, and God bless. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Gear It First, honest reviews, incredible gig logs, lots of tips and tricks, and more tutorials than any other YouTube channel. I guarantee it, or your money back.